Hi boys and girls, I hope you're all okay at home in your houses. I have picked a story for us today, suggested by one of you, and that was Emily. Big hello to Emily. I hope you're okay with your family at home. So today's story is Cinderella. Thanks, Emily. There once was a beautiful girl called Cinderella who lived with her mean stepmother and stepsisters. She doesn't look too happy, does she? Poor Cinderella sweeping the floor. The stepsisters wore fancy ribbons and laces, but they both had such ugly faces. Can you pull an ugly face? Cinderella was gentle and sweet, but she had to wear rags and clogs on her feet. Poor Cinderella. One day a note came from the palace. The prince is having a ball, said the stepmother, and he has invited all the young ladies in the kingdom. Can I come too? Oh, look, can you see what's coming out of her mouth? That's a speech bubble. Look, can you read it? It says, can I come too? Cinderella's stepsisters were very excited. Help us get dressed in our very best, they squawked at Cinderella. Oh, and look, they're saying back to Cinderella, no, not you. Oh, how unkind. And there, if you look, is the royal invitation to the party. On the day of the ball, Cinderella helped her stepsisters primp and preen. They rode off in a carriage with their heads held high. Cinderella watched and waved and then sat down to cry. Oh no, look at them bossing her about. They were saying, brush my hair. No, not there. How I wish I could go to the ball, Cinderella wept. Suddenly, with a flash of light and a whoosh of air, a kind old lady was standing there. It's the fairy godmother, look. Who are you? Cinderella cried. I'm your fairy godmother, the woman replied. You shall go to the ball. Look. Wow. Then, with some flicks of her wand and a few magic words, the most amazing things occurred. The fairy godmother turned a pumpkin into a coach, 6 mice into 6 fine horses, and a rat into some handsome carriage drivers. 6 lizards became 6 footmen in green coats. Do you remember what a footman was? A footman was someone that was helping Cinderella. One of them riding the horses and the other maybe to help her get off the carriage. When you look carefully, can you see the castle that they're going to? I wonder if that castle's got a moat around it. Can't see one. Maybe there's one up close. Now for the best part, said the fairy godmother, flicking her wand up and down. Cinderella's rags became a beautiful gown. She shimmered with jewels, and on her feet were 2 glass slippers, dainty and neat. Doesn't she look beautiful? And she looks so happy. Have a good time at the ball, her fairy godmother called, but be back before midnight. That's when the magic will wear off. Everyone at the ball wondered who the lovely girl was. Even her stepsisters didn't recognise her. Who is she? I don't know her. Do you? They did really know her, didn't they? She just looked so different in her beautiful ball gown. The prince asked Cinderella to dance, and together they swirled and whirled and twirled around the room. To Cinderella's great delight, the prince danced only with her all night. Cinderella was having such fun that she forgot all about her promise to the fairy godmother. Suddenly, the clock struck 12. Doing! Oh no! Time to go! Cinderella ran out of the palace and down the stairs. The prince ran after her, but he couldn't see his princess. There was only a girl wearing rags. Then the prince saw something gleaming by his feet. "It's her glass slipper," he said. "I know what I'll do. I'll search the kingdom through and through to find the girl whose foot fits this shoe." Look, there's the pumpkin, the little mice. Oh, and over there's the lizard. The prince visited every house in the kingdom. "I will marry the girl who can fit into this slipper," he told everyone. Both of Cinderella's stepsisters tried. The first one's feet were much too wide. She wouldn't be the prince's bride. The second stepsister's feet were far too fat and hairy. Oh, look what the mouse is saying. Very scary. The prince was about to leave when he heard a voice, gentle and shy, say, "Excuse me, please, may I try?" The stepsisters laughed and called out, "You?" But the prince said, "Yes, please do." Of course, the slipper fitted Cinderella perfectly. Oh no, they don't look too happy about it. But Cinderella looks super happy to see her prince again. Suddenly, Cinderella's fairy appeared once more. With a flick of her wand, Cinderella wore a beautiful ball gown. The prince took Cinderella into his arms and said, "Will you be my bride?" "Yes, I will," Cinderella replied. So they were married and they lived happily ever after. And that is the end of our story. The nice fancy page inside. And it was our lovely story of Cinderella. I hope you enjoyed today's story. It is one of my favourites, and I hope you enjoyed it too. And I'll see you soon for another story with Mrs. Francis. Bye bye.